Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. I'll put lipstick on. This is gonna be a quick little gossip chat. Look, it ain't much going on, Rock. It ain't much going on in social media or whatever. So we got a couple things. We can look at Portia stuff. We're gonna talk about LaTocha husband and that lady. Get a little bit of Kanye West and Kim divorce news, a little Wendy news, and then that's it. Okay, that is it. So this will not be a long life. Okay, I'm going to chill out and whatever. Okay, but I hope everybody having a great hump day. Okay, I hope everybody had a good day or as good as can be expected. In these cold winter, crazy days of the months or whatever. Okay, anyway. Y'all know to do a couple of things to make sure that you have already subscribed to my channel. So become on JayBird, okay, do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Y'all know to like the video, comment in the comment section, hit the little share button because it's the thing to do. Now I am here. Hi. Hello. How is everyone doing? It is so bright. Okay, it's so bright around here, and I don't know why, but it's fine. Okay, my bun is bunning. My bun is for sure bunning. Okay, and my sweatshirt, honey, it's just so big and baggy, but whatever. Okay, hello to the people who are watching live. Hello to those who will be watching the read of the play. Okay, hello to the people. Hey my, that is my okay, yes. Hey, hope your day was pleasant. I hope everybody's day was pleasant. I had a good day. I'm a little sleepy. I want to go to bed. Okay, I want to go take a nap or whatever. I see my signal maybe being done. We're gonna leave myself on here because I don't want to keep playing and popping in and off screen. Okay, but hello to all the people who popped around. Okay, why I got thing when you had on these? Lord, you thought what? Not you thought when he had on a shirt of mine, honey. I always have my logo right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. Okay, I need to make some JayLeesCorner shirts. I just have not recently. Okay, thank you for being here for the foolishness. Okay, and stuff. Hey, to y'all who around here. Okay, and stuff. Okay, in the stuff. Now look. Honey, it is holiday time. Okay, we just got done with Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming up, and then the new of the year. It is so much going on. I was on social media, and all I saw was murder, death, kills, and I'm like, I'm taking the whole break from social media because the blogs around here and all they're posting is the sad stuff. And not that I feel like, I'm saying, we can't, see what's going on in the world. I know everything can't be lollipops and rainbows and big penises, but I feel like, I just does anybody feel like all of social media is so focused on the sad stuff? I ain't got time. Look, my emotions are all over the place 9 times out of 10. And I'm like, I just need social media, the blogs. Okay. I need people to take a little break from the murder, the death, the kills of it all. It's just seemed too much. I try my best to avoid, focusing on and circling around sad topics or whatever, because it's just draining. It's emotionally draining. It's physically draining. And now I'm like, I just need them to shut up sometime. Okay, let the news do the news. I feel like the news people are the people that's supposed to be really focusing on, the murder, death, kills around the world. Okay, when I can admit, I do not watch the local news. I do not tune in to our local news here in Detroit at all. Okay, I don't. I get most of my information from either my mama or him. That's where I hear most other stuff from, if it's something big going on or whatever. Because I have a tendency to want to avoid, all this, the sadness of it all. But I'm like, the fact that the blogs around here and that's all they're posting, it's kind of aggravating. It's really aggravating. People keep tagging me and DMing me, about the Shanquilla story, which I have not posted about at all, because everybody, their mama, is hopping on it, and I don't have time. And when I said I don't have time to be sitting here shifting through my emotions, because it's a very, very sad thing. And I'm like, I just don't want to cover murder, death, kills. I feel like people come to YouTube for an escape away from what is on the CNNs and the MSBCs or whatever station you watch for your news stuff. I feel like YouTube is supposed to be an escape from that. And I'm like, I just see it everywhere. So even for me, I guess I'm just ranting y'all for a little bit of a minute. For me, I feel like when something happened with a celebrity, okay, I'm still a bit sick, so my nose still a bit runny. I feel like when things happen with a celebrity, when a celebrity passes away or something like that happens, the reason because I can only speak for me, the reason why I report on it is because it's a part of, entertainment, celebrity stuff. And I feel like, even that, I don't want to harp on stuff too much. I think I made one, maybe 2 videos when Takeoff was murdered, because I don't like to keep people sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we got the news for that. Or there's other people. And when it first happened, I felt like I just seen everybody jumping on a story that no one had much information about. Everything was really much speculation. Even now that, we know what the autopsy said, and we know, okay, it's in the worst one now. I'm like, there's still so much we don't know. But, to the folks who were asking me, why you ain't talk about it? I'm like, I know, it's everywhere. I see it everywhere. But I choose not to focus on that, okay? If I do make a video about it, it'll probably be after they either arrest somebody or charge someone. And then I have all the information in one little video, but that's it. But I'm like, I really is so much going on around here. I'm like, I ain't trying to be right sad all damn time, okay? It's team too damn much, okay? I don't watch local news either because I'm going through a lot, and I don't need that. I just don't. I just feel like, emergency situations like breaking news, earthquake, like that stuff will get to me. I'm saying it's not gonna be no, crazy thing going on in my community and I don't hear about it. It'll get to me. For me, most of the time, the news, watching the news on a regular basis, it just tells you all the sad stuff happening. it's not helping me do that. Besides be making me like, damn, so and 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 so lost this and that. And I was just scrolling on IG, and the first damn story I see from I don't know which blog it was about a damn 10-year-old who shot his mama because he, she wouldn't get him some kind of damn virtual reality shit, and he didn't kill the damn mama. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. So I'm like, again, I'm tired of getting on social media and that be what some of these blogs are focusing on, because it's not much going on in the news. Like, it's not much going on celebrity wise. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, I don't want y'all expecting that from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a YouTuber who likes that. I jump on stories that we can laugh about, we can be informed about too, but I don't want to sit and have a constant conversation about somebody's death. I just don't. So y'all don't have to DM me no more or send me stuff like that. No. Trust and believe. I know the story. I see it. I'm not blind. And I'm avoiding. I'm not reporting on it for a reason, because it's enough people around here reporting the damn shit already. And truth be told, my opinion ain't much different than anybody else's. It's sad the girl was killed, and whoever did it should go to jail. Boom, pow, pow. So, I watched in the news outlet in Canada. Okay. Yeah, them just sad topics. I ain't got time. I do not watch mainstream news. At this point, I'm just going to see how it plays out. Right. Because I'm like, we don't know. We don't, and it's over there in Mexico. My coworker just did a news free November. We all seen a change in her mood. Sometimes you need to break me. Look, I am very much so an emotional person, and I tend to hold on to other folks' feelings, which make me feel all fucked up. And I've already been emotional, or I don't know what, I don't know. I have been very much in my feelings, recently or whatever. And when I'm scrolling social media, and I'm like, this shit is sad. This is sad. This is sad too. And then it's the fact that each blog is posting the same thing, and it's just repetitive news. I'm like, can I get whatever? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just sometimes, I can't. I know for a fact I will not be live tomorrow. I probably won't be back on camera until Saturday. I just want a little bit of a break, okay? It's part of life, but there's too much of time. You need more love, light, and positivity. Sending hugs and love and prayers to all, okay? And it's just, I be trying my best to protect my peace. You know what I'm saying? We have so many more choices nowadays on how to get our information, because it's everywhere. And I feel, and there's nothing wrong with folks reporting on stuff, but when I was on IG and on YouTube, a lot of it was I'm like, damn, man, I just want to, and I ain't got no jokes. Nothing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I just, that's not, you can't, you ain't, look, you're not going to get that from me. And I'm okay with not being a YouTuber who reports on everything, or who wants to saturate my channel with sadness. Because I feel like when I heard about the Shanquilla, one, I kept on saying to myself, I'm gonna fuck around and keep mispronouncing her name, because I'm horrible at pronouncing names. But two, I was like, it was so sad. I felt bad for the girl's mama and them. And I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from it. But I'm like, I'm gonna leave it be. Okay, I'm gonna leave it be. So around here, we're gonna get a little bit of laughing, a little bit of keys or whatever. This ain't gonna be no long live or whatever. But because I saw people asking me, I'm like, let me just talk about it a little bit in the beginning and leave it there. And leave it there. Okay? Because otherwise I ain't got no time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, everyone has to make a peace. Breaking social media news outlet is a good thing. I agree. This is definitely not the type of kind that you do, because I fuck around and be crying on camera every day. Can't have it anyway. So let's get into the things I have on my agenda. Okay, I have a couple of topics. This is again, it's not much because again, it's not much going on, and I don't like making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make up nothing. So let's get into Portia wedding. Portia gave all the details, all the photos, all the access of her wedding to People magazine. Okay, Portia had 18,756 outfit changes. I'm just playing. Portia had 7 outfit changes between the 2 days of her wedding. Okay, and these are 4 of the outfits she had on for her American style wedding and everything. The other 3 outfits she had was at the Nigerian style wedding, which we'll also look at too. Okay, Lord, hey, not Portia. Where I decided Portia made a beautiful concubine. Concubine, Lord, that reminded me of that Martin episode when Martin didn't know that concubine meant, basically sex slave, and he gave Gina away. Honey, hilarious. Okay, but yeah, I agree. Portia wedding dresses was everything. Okay, clean the pockets, clean them out. Portia said he gonna be sick of me by the end of this thing. Sick of me. You hear me? Now again, these were 4 of the outfits. Okay, we see now the one on the left. I guess my left and y'all left too. Was a pantsuit. Was it a pant? No, it was a dress that she was shaking her shimmy in. Okay, all of them look cohesive. For one, the one in the middle, the big old princess dress, huge. You hear me? Huge. Huge dress. Okay. And again, these are the 4 dresses that she wore on the American wedding that happened on Saturday. Okay. I'm trying to look at because I'm on a different page from y'all. I want to know how much People magazine paid her for this, because this is the thing. Then they kept on saying how no one was allowed to have their phones. It was an unplugged wedding. How there were no cameras there, like it wasn't being filmed for any TV show, whatever. So people had to pay them a pretty penny. Okay, a pretty penny. Yeah, the theme did seem to be illusion, sheer, see-through, and shaking her shimmy. Okay, but I agree, these were all beautiful gowns. Absolutely, they look expensive. Okay, they look expensive. Okay, now again, she had the American wedding when she was a princess bride, and then the Nigerian wedding when she was, I guess a Nigerian princess. I kept on saying, I'm like, was Simon in the military. Someone said no, he was dressed like Michael Jackson. I said, not Michael Jackson. Yeah, I'm still not quite understanding why Simon is dressed like a general of the army, or something or whatever. But I'm guessing it was just, I guess it was an idea. I don't know. Okay. But again, these are the 2 main Got Married dresses, because she had her Got Married dresses, and then she had the dress that she wore walking around and doing stuff at the receptions or whatever. Okay, we know that she had showed the red dress off by accident on her live, about a week before the wedding. So we'd already seen that one or whatever. But both of them look gorgeous. Both dresses are a lot. Okay. We also see this dress right here, Simon in a different Michael Jackson suit. Okay. Thriller. A long, long, long train. Okay. Again, it is illusion. It is sheer. That is what Portia dresses get then. Okay. Even, we see the double G in the back, for Gubadia, Portia's, Portia's new last name. I wonder if Portia's going to change her legal name to Portia Gubadia. We know her professional name will probably always be Portia Williams, but I do wonder if she's going to legally change her name to Gubadia. I don't know. Okay. How old is her hubby? I think in his 50s. In his 50s. Was Bo where at the best part of oh, not Bolo. I hope not. He doesn't look the same in these 2 photos. Simon don't look the same when he got with Portia to where he is now. Okay. Simon for sure look different depending on what angles. He looked different with the different angles of his face. That I believe for sure. If his face looked different, it's because the angle probably different. Okay, but this dress, with the headpiece, the long train, the long train, okay, was a whole lot, okay. But even Simon looked nice, okay. His jacket looked like it's covered in butterflies, but I'm guessing maybe pendants or something. I don't know what that is, okay. They also had the blue outfit. Okay, they're out here in blue, she in blue, he in blue, they in blue together. This was a part of of the Nigerian ceremony that happened on Friday. Okay, on Friday. Yeah, he's 58, she's 41. 58, 41. I agree, Portia did help Simon get his teeth done. Look, truth be told, Simon, the way Simon looked when he got with Portia, after him and Fallon, broke up or whatever, he do look different. So Portia did marry a whole new man. Okay, that ain't that the man that Portia married. That ain't Fallon ex-husband. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked different. He really do look different. Okay, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's them in the blue outfits. Okay, they had a little dress change for Portia. Again, this is a different dress. Okay, with one arm piece. I don't know why. One arm is silk and sheared down. The other one is bare. Okay, so this is another one of her changes of the outfits. That is the cake from the Nigerian ceremony right here. Again, when I was reading people, and I was reading, them breaking down the wedding and everything. Simon said how Portia had, he was happy and surprised how much Portia and just engulfed herself and his culture, how she was okay with doing things traditionally, according to his culture, whatever, for the wedding, for 2 weddings, and how even people in his family and people who were there to I guess plan the wedding and have it be, a truly Nigerian ceremony, were so shocked at how much she already knew. And I'm like, look, I also think it's amazing that Portia took the time to understand and learn his culture, because a lot of people marry somebody who's of a different culture and then either don't understand or don't want to participate. So I think it's a great thing that she's like, I'm gonna participate. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, yes, Simon has 5 kids. Portia has her daughter. Simon has 5 kids from previous marriages. I think it's like 3 boys, maybe 2 girls that he has. But congrats to them. Now, her mama was also there to dress up in the garb of it all, and Portia put how much his family had a portion of the ceremony where they gave praise to Mama Diane for raising Portia to be who Portia is. I was like, oh, okay. I believe the man with Portia is Portia's brother. I believe that's who it is. I don't know who that man is with her mama. I don't know if Mama Diane has a boyfriend or if that man happened to be somebody within Simon's family. I'm not sure. But we see how everybody there, again, is dressed in traditional Nigerian garb. And so, again, everybody, went ahead and just, got in line, okay, and said, we're going to all be here and do it the way that it's supposed to be done for Simon and Portia. I'm a girl. Portia doesn't have an identity, which is why she assimilates with whoever she's following at the moment. Oh, that's kind of true. Yeah. I mean, let me drink some water. I feel like the Portia, when Portia and Dennis broke up, I think that was as true of a Portia person that we would see. But I do believe once Portia got with Simon, I do feel like she fully became the kind of woman that he would want. I do believe she transformed in some way to be exactly what he would need. Because not that I don't wish any divorce on them, but it would be something to see if once her and him broke up, how much she would still, be a part of or include, Nigerian stuff in her life. You know what I'm saying? But I I still feel like, yeah, I agree. Portia does, what I'm saying? She sometimes move toward the way of the wind, wherever it goes or whatever. Now, where's the picture? The whole family was around here, okay, looking all nice or whatever. Okay. Portia's red dress was huge. The bottom part was very, very huge, okay? And it very much so looked like a huge celebration, a huge party. I'm still so shocked that no one filmed it. I mean, I don't know why. I feel like Portia, you met this man. The fact that we know Portia met that man on TV, you know what I'm saying, but did not, because the last image we see of Portia and Simon on TV was in a damn show she had, and we like Dennis Boy and we like Simon. So a part of me is very, very shocked that Portia and also Simon did not want to continue in some kind of way, showing off their love, to the masses. So, I guess, right, she did do that with Cordell. She did. I think when she was with Cordell, she was a dutiful wife who, I'm not going to no strip clubs. I'm going to respect my husband. She was, because when her and Cordell broke up, we saw a different Portia. And that was Portia. Then Portia got with Dennis. And then that was baby mama Portia. I'm pregnant Portia. I'm in love Portia. We want to get married Portia. Then her then broke up and she was Simon. And it was from the moment she got with Simon, it was Nigerian this, Nigerian that, from food to clothes, trips, and all that stuff. So again, we'll see, how things, transpire as they go forward. Okay. Again, we have different photos of Portia with her daughter Pilar. Pilar looks adorable. That is another outfit of Portia. Okay, like what color is that? I don't even know if it's purple. It's like a pinkish golden color, whatever. But Pilar is right there looking so cute. Look cutie, look cutie woody, little girl. Okay. I still see think Dennis was there. I don't know. We see two of her dresses behind her, but again, Portia dressed up in her little garb. We got little Pilar in her little thing or whatever. Adorable. Okay, this close up of Portia is also great. Portia's a beautiful woman. She has great features. Okay, she looks good. Okay, she had great makeup done and all these things. And again, it was a whole beautiful traditional everything. Okay, and I love the fact that she basically has Pilar in like a little miniature wedding dress. Okay, cute. Little girls love to get dressed up or whatever. So, Portia for sure went all the way out for this wedding. We know that she had put up before that, Pilar was a flower girl. One of Simon's other daughters was a flower girl. No. Her daughter was a flower girl. Her niece was a flower girl. Then Simon's two daughters were junior bridesmaids. And then two of his sons, I think, walked maybe her mama down the aisle, and then the other son, I think, was like walking Simon down the aisle. So all five of Simon's kids was participating. Portia's daughter and Portia's niece was also in the wedding too. So the whole family was fully involved. Again, from this photo here, where is it at? From, it looked like it was a whole, to-do, between all of them, okay? Because again, they took 1,000 photos between the photos and their wardrobe changes. I'm like, when did y'all get married? Because I'm like, it takes time to put these different hairs on, different makeups on, different, different hats. That's a white hat in a dress. Okay, this is a blue one. So I'm like, y'all use a whole bunch of changes too. A whole bunch of changes. Okay, with the whole family around here. But Pilar looked great. Okay, Pilar looked absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we also see Simon and his people. Now look, Portia right here with the little veil thing on her being, walked down the aisle by the other people, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they chanting or saying something. I don't know what it is, okay? But Portia, again, gorgeous. That look right there is just this. So up under the thing, that's what it was. But Portia walking down the aisle. We got Simon and his boys walking down the aisle. Okay. I don't know. I do not know if the three I don't know if the people behind Simon are his kids. I don't know, because I've never seen photos of all of his children. And I don't want to assume them as kids, okay? But those are the people around him, okay? And I'm telling y'all, the Simon that Portia married is a different Simon than who filed in divorce, okay? Because he looked different. He's in shape. He got new teeth. His head seemed more bald and more round, okay? His head getting all kind of skin treatments, okay? It's a real smooth head now, okay? But again, it was a whole family affair. Okay, Portia's bridesmaids around here. Okay, we see her. We see her sister Lauren on the left side. We see Shamia on the right side. Now, I don't know who most of these other women are. Yandy is on the end next to the really, really either light-skinned woman or white woman. I don't know if she light-skinned, she's white. But that's Yandy on the end. Okay. For some reason, the girl behind Shamia, she looked like Juju from Love and Hip Hop, but I don't think that's her. But these are Portia's bridesmaids at the American style wedding. You know, and you know, they all look great. You know what I'm saying? Look gorgeous. A good time was had by all. Not the blonde lady look out of place. Well, you know, Portia got a white friend. You know, one little white friend. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, we didn't see his little party of people. But in the American wedding, this is the big, you know, dress he had on. We see them was at the church. Okay, a little church. Simon getting his general stripes put on. Okay, Simon looked tired. Maybe it was early in the morning. Simon looked like he may have needed a nap. But he looked happy to be marrying Portia, and Portia and her big. Portia looked like a Princess Diana type of wedding. Okay, that's what it looks like. It's a whole bunch of people around here. Okay, it was 350 guests at the wedding. Allegedly, what they said, 350 folk around here up in the church. Okay, I didn't see no mask, but it's okay. Because you know, all the guests were asked to wear all black. Huge church. You see Simon and Portia up there in the middle. You know what I'm saying? We seen the, you know, the reception hall. A whole look. This shit, first of all, this shit looked like a goddamn fire hazard. It looked like it can go off at any moment. You got to call 911, call Station 19. Okay, call Firehouse 81. Call Bolden and them from Chicago Fire. Get somebody around here, because all this shit. Call 911. Call Angela Bassett's husband and Eddie and Buck and them. Get them around here. But it looks gorgeous. You can't see nobody who sit across from you because it's all this stuff, but it looks gorgeous. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. You know, it's a whole bunch. Okay, the little dance floor was more open. I think this may have been the reception for the Nigerian wedding. I think this was for the American wedding, because it's two different styles. This is bright pink, golden, and all that stuff. This has a bit more, you know, darker tone to it, and I think that's because, again, the wedding guests were told to wear all black. Okay, Portia also came out. I told her in that little shimmery number. Okay, and her Beyonce hat. Okay, pointing over there. I put the point up since me. But that was the wedding cake. It was the wedding cake for the American wedding was different than the one for the Nigerian wedding. But I wanted y'all to see Portia's outfit that she was twerking to for her husband at the American wedding, where she got loose. Portia got real loose. Okay, the cake, which was it was a 10-tier wedding cake at the American wedding that they had to use a sword to cut. Why we need a sword to cut the cake? Why cake? I don't want no cake that you cut with a sword. I don't. This was the cake at the Nigerian wedding. See how it's, you know, little or whatever. It wasn't too crazy. A regular knife will do. However, at the American one, the damn cake needed a sword. If you have to order a sword at your wedding, okay, your husband is a fake general. Okay, where is that? Boom, a fake general. I feel like was Simon carrying the sword? He probably was carrying the sword. I don't know. But again, a 10-tier wedding cake that they had around here. Luckily, nobody got cut. Okay. I hope they, had other pieces for folks to eat elsewhere. Okay. I really hope so. I don't know, but I'm just hoping. But again, Portia and Simon are officially married. Portia and Simon are officially husband and wife. A 2-day wedding event, both American and Nigerian. Okay. Wasn't no phones there. People had all the exclusive access to everything. And Portia said she loved her man. Her man said he loved his woman. And they are husband and wife. And Portia said, we're going to be sick of her. Okay, because all she's going to say is, my husband this and my husband that. Okay, Portia finally made it back down the aisle after the divorce of that man, Cordell. After the failed relationship with, baby Eddie Dennis, the hot dog king. And now she has her Nigerian prince. Or prince? Now, a Nigerian man. Okay, both her and Nene around here with Nigerian men or African men of some sort, okay, as their plus ones for life. Okay, so is everybody happy with? Now Portia said she gonna be dropping content and behind the scenes stuff and footage from here, and I was like, girl, look, don't you, girl. But I feel like this is Portia because I almost wonder, did nobody want to record it? Because what's the point of you paying somebody to record everything and then just dropping the stuff on your IG? I was like, I always want a wedding special. But that's just me. Okay? So Portia, allegedly is going to be dropping more and more stuff for the next couple weeks or whatever, step by step, day by day, whatever. I'm going to leave that be. Anyway, that's all we have with Portia's version of her wedding. Okay, swords and all. Okay, let me see some comments. Okay, let me see some comments. So my question is now what? She married for? Not she married for the Evans, girl. Off screen, I see my camera. My signal was being done. Not Florida Evans, Lord. Well, moving. Oh, that's the Jeffersons. Who was the Florida Evans thing? Good. Every time we need a song, good time, girl. But what's next? I think Portia and Simon could want to get their own show. I wonder if Carlos King ain't trying to work with Portia to get her and Simon some kind of show over their own called, Nigerian American Now What's Next or something this stupid. Like, I don't know. We shall see. The cake was bigger than your whole body. Yeah, cool. The thing was expensive. It's really, really, really expensive. Simon is allegedly really, really rich. And whatnot. Portia not poor. Portia got money too. But I do wonder, like, where's she gonna be making her money from now that she's not on social media anymore. So that part is the question that I have. Okay. Let's see. All that money for the wedding, she could have got a bigger rock for a ring. That ring pretty big though. That ring is really, really pretty big. She got what she wanted. It's the money from chain emails. Honey, who knows? We're gonna hope it ain't. She made the money. Y'all is messy. I thought it was just me. They said it was honeymoon. I did not see that where they are. And I hope they keep it a secret. You know what I'm saying? So when do I find them or whatever? But again, congrats to Portia. Congrats to Simon. That's not her husband. It's no longer that lady husband. It's no longer, you know what I'm saying? What's that lady name? Fallon husband. But Fallon's gonna be on the next season of, I think, where is it, Marriage Boot Camp or some marriage show? I don't know what it is. Let's get to Kim and Kanye, who are finally divorced. I feel like Kim and Kanye they've been going through the divorce for like 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So recently, Kanye is being told he has to pay $200,000 a month in child support for their 4 kids: North, Chicago, Saint, and Psalms. That's a lot. Okay. They would split custody. That's what it is. Again, so yeah, 200,000 child support the first every month. He also has to pay 50% of the tuition for the kids, tuition for school. Also has the cost of their security because kids need security. He got to pay for having it. Okay. Now, and for the property, it says the prenup, said, hey, their assets would be divided. However, he had to give her the house he bought next door to her, the one that was like 4.5 mil. He also had to give her a house in Riverside, California, 3 houses in Idaho, and 1 that's in Malibu, California. So again, she got about 5, 6 houses. But I'm like, why y'all have some of your houses? Is it investment property? Because they can't be like residential houses. Like, why? And who has 3 houses in Idaho? I'm like, Idaho? Anyway, but again, that's what it's. And 200 grand for 4 kids, that's a nice chunk of change. A nice chunk of change. Now, the prenup they had, stipulated that neither of them would be able to get spousal support. But I'm like, they both were too rich to need it. Like, Kim don't need that, and he don't need it either. Even the child support, 200 grand a year for 4 kids. I think it rounded up like 2.4 million. I'm sorry, no, 200 grand a month equals up to 2.4 mil per year. That's just in the child support payments alone. They don't include, like gifts for Christmas, extra stuff. That don't include the security he has to pay for, or the school and stuff. But he's a billionaire, allegedly, supposedly, apparently. So 200 grand a month, 2.4 mil a year don't really matter. The gotcha gonna be if Kanye don't make them more money. And because it's the thing, when you are a billionaire, if you are only spending money and not earning money, you get to be poor. I don't understand this divorce. Why does Kim want the houses? Honey, I don't know. I heard Tasha K talking about, it's because the IRS said he owed 50 mil or whatever, and Kim helped him, by because if Kim gets some of his assets, the IRS will then have to recalibrate how much he owes and blah, 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 blah. I feel like they have been going back and forth with this divorce settlement for about 2 years now. And it was just time. So I don't know why, or even if she wanted the houses, or that's just how things split up. I would not want 3 houses in Idaho. I mean, unless if they're rental properties, then whatever. Okay, but I'm like, where the fuck is Kanye gonna live? Kanye gave up 18 houses. Where he live? Hey, where he live? 50K per child is NBA players on here pay more than that for 1 or 2. I mean, I think it's really based. I don't think Kim needs it. I think sometimes when you have these NBA players who are paying a lot, it's because typically the wives are not already financially rich too. For some of these NBA people, they're usually the breadwinners. And so they are paying more because the moms aren't like actively working sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think 50K per kid, for their tax bracket, for how much Kim makes, how much Kanye makes, that's probably, that's money for, I don't know, Northwest jail for here. I don't know. But again, I'm just happy that they round here divorced. Okay, I'm happy that you can move on from things. Okay, I'm happy for them to be able to not be group chatting us and they bullshit. Okay, it also brings up how they agreed to take part in mediation if there's ever a conflict involving the kids, and if there's a disagreement. If one of them, abstains from making whatever decision, the other parent makes the final decision. Meaning you have to go to counseling or mediation. If you do not want to go to mediation, then the other parent, wins, the disagreement. Okay. Thank you, Jamie Carter, for Super Chat. He ain't want the house. He ain't want the house next door. They wanted to harass her. He giving her all the property because he lost those deals. Uh, that's possibly true because it means that she is now the person who has to upkeep the houses and not him. And she alright to sell them, truthfully. And if she now owns her house and the house next door, hell, she gonna probably knock the house next door down and make it be a ground or a closet or whatever. Okay, but rich people problems around here is when Kanye has to pay $200,000 in child support. After girl, his song "Gold Digger" is she gives money. Kanye really spoke the foolishness into his life. Because the same stuff he said, he ain't want to go through is what he going through. No matter how much every parent has both of their contributions rapidly and daily, what better for a billionaire to spend that money on their kids? That's true. That's true. He could have been paying more. You know what I'm saying? Because if he is really a billionaire, okay, but again, it's fine. Homes, properties are good investments that usually appreciate in value, which is very, very true. Very, very true. But again, congrats to them for finally, just getting out of that stuff. Because I was tired of them fussing back and forth. Okay. Let's move on to the fact that Love and Marriage DC, which we know lost Monique and Chris. They will not be returning to season 2. Jonathan Brand is saying that the couple from Ready to Love, Clifton and Joy, are now joining the season and they will be on season 2. They're saying that Clifton and Joy are friends of Arena and what's her husband's name? Arena. Well, what's Arena's husband name, y'all? Girl, that man that she married to. But they gonna be joining the show. Now, I did not have a big issue with Clifton and Joy on their season of Ready to Love. I also feel like when we kept on saying, well, dang, if Monique and Chris is out, Arena and her husband and Ashley and little fun size, can't hold the show. Jamie, thank you. Jamie Tyler, thank you. But now knowing that they're gonna bring in allegedly Clifton and Joy, I was like, oh, now I went to Joy's page because I'm not usually, if somebody gonna be on the show, you may see some rumblings or some things around here that show you that they are on the show. So when I went to Joy's page and I was being nosy, I was like, oh, we see, a photo. This is from back in November with Clifton, and DJ Fun Size and Jamie at that thing where they gave Quicksilver his own street. And when I kept seeing folks say, what the fuck did the DJ do to get a street? I'm like, I don't know what DJ Quicksilver did for a street. But again, I'm like, oh, okay. So a couple weeks ago, they was already filming stuff together. Okay. But because people don't really follow Joy and Clifton that much, you probably didn't think, oh, we don't know. Because we did not know weeks ago that Monique and them wasn't. And again, hashtag Love Marriage DC, Raise Love. Again, we know. And I'm like, oh, we then seen, boom, the ladies hanging out. Arena, Ashley, and Joy. So, production, was already filming stuff back in early November, which I did not know. We even seen Arena and what's that man's name? Arena and I keep freaking them name. Jamie, about 9 weeks ago, said congratulations to Joy and Clifton. I think that's when they got engaged around that time. But again, we just keep seeing, them hanging out and no one knew. They were already hanging out and doing stuff to film for the show. So it looked like, they would be on the show. And they're being brought in as friends of Arena and Jamie. I mean, I didn't mind Joy and Clifton. back then. But some folk are just not too happy that they are on the show at all. Now, I don't want them to bring nobody else from Ready to Love on. They can keep their ass out there. But again, yeah, that is supposedly, allegedly, the new couple that will be on Ready to Love. Okay. Now I'm trying to see when he proposed. Because this is in September. This is when he proposed to her on their local news station. So I'm looking like, did Carlos King buy a ring? And then because Carlos King bought a ring, now they on the new show? I'm not sure. What I do know is, they supposedly the new couple. I mean, I'm going to watch. I'm going to see. I don't know. I'm so sad to see these two babies. I'm so sad to see these two babies considered for the show. Both of these, they're toxic. Oh my Lord. They need to stay off early TV. Ooh, y'all don't like them. She was mean. I was rooting for her. Cooking still doesn't know what to win and where to. Well, they're gonna be on a new season. And the new season starts in January, so we shall see. Let's move on to Tasha's husband and that lady who acting like we didn't see what she said. So we all know that over weekend, the lady whose name I now know is supposedly unique posted on IG saying how she was allegedly having a whole relationship with Tasha's husband, how she was pregnant by Tasha's husband, and blah, 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 blah. Now, the post stayed up on that girl page for days. Okay, for days. And the weird part was, it was really just that one post that was them saying, her saying, she was knocked up. So she then posted on her page after the other stuff has sat there all weekend. All weekend, okay? And that's the weird part. Is one thing when you say, oh my God, my page got hacked because they posted all this stuff. But you had one post, ma'am, just one. So again, she posted on her page last night. My page was hacked. I am not pregnant, nor am I having an affair with anyone. The fact that a fake sonogram was made with no information on it is crazy. I would never, ever knowingly date a married man. This is not my character. I was once a married woman myself. I have 3 amazing and handsome sons that came from that relationship. I do my best as a single parent, and my boys are proud to call me mama. It's insane that a simple pic at an event turned into a nightmare. I feel for everyone involved. It's because I actually love escape. I don't know what this is about or who will go to these extreme measures, but this was obviously a setup in an attempt to ruin my family and theirs. I don't know what's going on just yet, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And that's all she posted. The weird thing was, as I kept saying, your page was hacked. But the people who hacked your page only posted one thing. And when they posted the one thing, you never the whole weekend said it, you never put out anywhere else that wasn't you. Nothing was said at all until last night. Now, she was fussing a little bit with Tasha K. Because Tasha K was saying, hey, she lying. That ain't her. I mean, she lying. She not pregnant. She be out here lying on people or whatever. Don't believe her. And when her and Tasha K was not going back and forth, but Tasha K posted on her social media a comment from old girl, okay? And Tasha showed the girl saying, you were just, because Tasha was saying how she was going to go live and expose the girl for being a liar. The girl then said, you were just in my DM trying to get an interview with me. How the fuck you going to break something down you know nothing about? You don't know me to keep my name out your fucking mouth. And then Tasha responded saying, yeah, asking you to confirm this lie you telling. So how about now? Post some text messages, videos of you and the lady husband, the whole thing. This is the gotcha. The fact that she said her page was hacked, but somebody replied to Tasha K under the girl page talking about what I'm looking like. So somebody hacked your page, made one post, and then responded back to Tasha K about, Tasha K trying to DM me. I was like, girl, it some sound dumb. Now, folks saying they feel like, that man said, girl, what the fuck you doing? Girl, you better deny that shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look, and it's just weird that it was supposedly, allegedly, only one post on the girl page. Now, she has since on her page now. She has since taken that post down. The only one up now is just the one, of her denying it. But I'm like, again, no, who hacks a page? Who hacks a page but only has the one post? I feel like if somebody hacked her page, she would have for sure had more than the one post. Now, Tasha, okay, hack. I told y'all she was a liar. Okay, lying. Now, I think no one believes the girl now. Okay, we all feel like it was a bunch of fugazi BS that somebody came up with. Right, Todd set up the bullshit, okay, for us and whatnot. But we're gonna leave that be. Anyway, as we know it for now, at least we know allegedly that she was not fucking the lady husband. She not pregnant, and that's it. I'm gonna say fine. Okay. Now, lastly, we have Wendy Williams. So I really want people to leave Wendy alone. I saw video on the blogs showing Wendy Williams walking around. She looked a bit confused. She was asking the cameraman and the lady at the door to allow her to hold their hands so she can walk in. And I'm like, I really wish people would stop showing videos of Wendy. I'm not gonna show it because I feel like, when people get older and they have these ailments and they're not who they usually are, I typically do not want to show them looking out of sorts, just out of respect, okay? And I'm like, clearly Wendy was walking home from wherever, and a camera person happened to catch her, and I'm like, this is whatever. I'm like, plus we have to remember, Wendy does not have feeling in her feet. So when she walking, sometimes she might need somebody to help her walk around because she don't feel shit. So it's just dumb. But her brother, who's claiming that she has abandoned their father, following her recent personal struggles, and he can see the pain in it, the eye, because again, he and Wendy are not talking that much. I'm like, Wendy herself is going through some shit. And I'm not saying that when you're going through things that you should not, be in contact with your family, but also feel like Wendy needs help. Wendy needs somebody to help her right now. So I'm looking like, maybe not go to the blogs and complain about your sister not being in touch with your father when she herself clearly is going through things. The daddy is 92 or will be 92, I think, this year coming up. Okay. And, the mama has passed away, and the brother's complaining about how Wendy just isn't, around like she should. Wendy lived in New York. The father lived in Florida. What the fuck you want her to do? I think it's stupid for them to be complaining about her when she has her own medical issues, mental issues, financial issues. I think the Wendy who she used to be, clearly she isn't that Wendy anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why make this a public situation? Why keep fucking with the lady? Okay? So the brother had already pissed me off. And then here come Kevin, little monkey ass. Okay, Kevin around here filing a lawsuit because when he and Wendy divorced, or when they broke up or whatever, there was a contract signed that he would still get monthly payments from her working on the Wendy Williams talk show. However, her lawyer, like, once she was no longer on the talk show, the amounts of money he would get would no longer be around here. You can expect to be paid when she ain't on the show no damn more. First of all, the show was canceled. The show was canceled, Kevin. So what is you doing, bro? For what? Okay. And I was like, girl, she having money issues. And you around here filing a lawsuit to have the monthly payments reinstated when she not on the show no more. Now, Wendy lawyer, replied to the lawsuit saying that as of October 15, 2021, Wendy was told that she would no longer be getting paid from the talk show because she was no longer on the talk show. At that point in time, she had been off the show for a month. Could not work. So that was why she was not getting paid, which means the payment that Kevin was getting was cut off. Her lawyer also brought up how in the agreement they signed with Kevin, it said if for any reason plaintiff, Wendy, if her contract with the talk show was not renewed, suspended, canceled, terminated, or whatever, and she did not have any other TV show being aired or paying her, okay, he meaning Kevin, agrees and understands that all severance payments shall be either terminated or or a modification. But she ain't got access to her money and she ain't on the show. So why are you fucking with that lady? It's like, it just doesn't make any sense to me that he's trying to make it seem as if somebody still owe me some money and I ain't gonna be quiet no more. Sir, she ain't been on that show since September of 2021. The show is now canceled. Okay? Because she could not work anymore. They brought up how at the time when she was on the show, Wendy was making $10 million per year or $55,000 per episode. But that stopped as of October 2021. Kevin, go sit your ass down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere, anywhere, just out my damn face. Now, Kevin had posted a response on his IG story saying, everybody want to know what's really going on. The fact is, I'm not being silent anymore. This don't have nothing to do with Wendy, but it's everything to do with the people trying to steal hard-earned money that I work for and help build. I have a slew of experts to help substantiate all my claims, and I'm tired of the bullshit. I didn't forfeit as much as I did for my son to go through this. Miss me with the double standard shit as well is on. I don't know what he talking about because at the end of the day, y'all made millions for the whole time y'all together. You chose to give some of your money to your mistress who had your baby, and now you want to get more money from a dead horse. Not saying when he dead, but I mean the horse of the Wendy Williams show is dead. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's aggravating, okay? It's just, it don't make no sense. Okay? He need to try and explain to his dad her true condition. Yeah, I wonder if the dad even is fully aware that Wendy ain't who she used to be, okay? Why is her bro bringing this to the internet? Couldn't be my bro playing with me. He make it to the upper room before my father did. I do think the brother and Kevin both wants attention. Kevin agreed to all this during the divorce settlement. He's gonna lose his case. I agree. Why don't her brother take care of him? Why don't he ask their other sister help? Clearly, Wendy isn't well and needs help herself. And that's the crazy part. You want somebody who needs help to help you. Yes, and Kevin has a whole woman. A whole woman with a whole new baby. He gets on my goddamn nerves. And at the end of the day, Wendy is the one, because Wendy is the one who's sitting around here looking like people are always catching her out and about looking crazy. Crazy for like a different term. And her brother wants to make it seem as if she's intentionally avoiding their daddy, not like she has medical issues and she probably can't get to him. And then punk ass Kevin around here making it seem as if someone owes him money from a talk show that is canceled. And if the contract said you only getting paid as long as she's on this show, and she's no longer on the show, why you think they still owe you money? The show was canceled because she got sick. The fuck? I'm like, I just cannot. Wendy people, they all be getting on my nerves. All my nerves, okay? But other than that, y'all, that's it. Okay, I don't think nothing else is going on at the all. I think I covered all the little news that we had around here. And that's it. Okay, so I will not be live tomorrow as my off day. I probably will not be back on camera until back on there until Saturday for Love and Marriage Huntsville. If something else happens, I'll pop up and we will have a conversation. But other than that, y'all, I am done. I want everybody around here to have a good evening, have a good night. I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for being here with me. Okay. I was here. I was graphic. I was up kind of the whole time. Bye. I was here the whole time. Y'all heard me the whole time. Okay. Do not forget to like the video. Okay. To comment in the comment section. Do not forget to share the video. Okay. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm a whole JayBird, and don't forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on ID, also on Twitter. Look, I want y'all to be sure to like somebody, to love somebody, to be safe. Okay, be safe. Get some good sleep or whatever. I will talk to y'all later. I love you all dearly. You hear me? Dearly. But I want everybody to go to bed. Love you all. Gotta go. Bye.